Good evening and welcome to the Whisky Lover Society with me, Gert Retief. Tonight a little bit of a Highland Single Malt Scotch Whisky, and of course we're talking about the Royal Brackla. It's not every day that you can slap on a royal title to a whisky, so I was quite looking forward to the Royal Brackla 12-year-old Highland Single Malt Scotch Whisky, matured in ex-bourbon cones and finish off in ex-Oloroso sherry butts, chill filtered, bottled at 40% ABV. I'm not sure about the color. I did have a look online, could not find any information. Some people say yes, it's colored. Some people say no, it's not colored. It's not on the label, so a presumption that there is some color added. Cost is around €45 here at my online store in Belgium. Of course, you might find it a little bit cheaper. So this one is the old blue label. So I noticed there was a black label, a little bit of a blue label, and now it's a white or creamy label. So the label has changed. So not sure where the blue label fit in. I presume that was the previous edition. And the only thing that I could find out or see is that on the new version, they have a non-chill filtered on it, 46% ABV, and also a natural color. So they are definitely going up the ranks with regards to the quality of the whiskey. So this is part of Doers. So they also have the Aberfeldy, the Altmore, the Royal Brackla in their core range. And also had a look online for the core range for the Royal Brackla. They have the 12-year-old, they have the 18-year-old, and they have a 21-year-old. So I'm quite looking forward to also tasting the 18 and the 21-year-old Royal Brackla. Doers, if you watch this, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, you might send me a sample so that I can also do a review on them. Quite interesting, on the 18-year-old, they have the Palo Cortado finish, and also on the 21-year-old, and it sounds absolutely fantastic, they have the Oloroso sherry, they have the Palo Cortado sherry, and they also have the PX sherry cask finish. So that one sounds absolutely fantastic, sounds like something that I would love. So on this one, I think I've passed it probably about 50 times in the last couple of years. Every time I go to the duty-free shop here in Belgium, on the right in Terminal B, they had it on the right-hand side, and every time I look at it, and I thought to myself, Royal Brackla, I don't really know them, haven't really heard of them, so bypass and buy something else. So today, I did not bypass them, found it online at here, my store, bought it, and we do a quick nose and a taste on it. So the Royal Brackla 12-year-old Highland Single Malt Scotch Whisky on the nose. Cheers. This is really nice. I'm a little bit surprised and also a little bit sad that I bypassed this so many times, but on the nose, it's really nice. The first thing that I do get is that Oloroso sherry. It's lovely, sweet. I get a hint of a furniture polish, a sweet furniture polish. Maybe a scented furniture polish, but very pleasing. I also get a little bit of a butter note, especially if I just get it close to the glass. I get a little bit of a buttery note, and when I get that raisins coming out, a hint of an orange note, a little bit like an orange juice, but just a hint of it. And I also get a little bit of a leather note. I do get the alcohol. It does not feel youthful. The 12-year-old, I think, is just perfect for the nose, but very mild, mellow, and nothing that's going to kick you in the nose. Absolutely nice, and I got that little minty cooling effect on the nose as well. So on the taste, cheers. Really nice. Let me just try again. At 40%, I could take a little bit of a bigger sip on it. So I get the sweetness. I definitely get the sherry. I get that raisins coming out. I'm always a little bit worried, especially at 12 years old. Sherry cask finish, European oak. I'm always worried that there might be a little bit too much of an oak in it, a little bit too much of a tannins, the bitter notes. And this one, I don't know how they did it. Not a lot of the tannins coming in already. All I get is that sweetness, that fruitcakey note, the raisin note, a little bit of a fig note, also a little bit of a chocolate note coming in. Reminds me a little bit of a fruitcake. Let me just try again. That fruitcakey note is definitely there. That raisiny sweetness is there. And I also get a little bit of a creamy toffee note in the end. Nothing special. The nose is what I expected. When you put in a Oloroso sherry cask, you expect to find the raisin notes, and I found it. With the taste, I found what I expected. So there's nothing that's fighting for your attention. The raisins is there, a hint of chocolate is there, and I also get that hint of an oak coming out now. But it's still very pleasant for me. Just give it one more try. It is a sherry whiskey. The only thing that is a concern for me and that's pulling it down is definitely that 40% ABV. It feels very watered down for me. Now, I know the new bottles, they talk about 46% ABV. Fantastic for you guys. I think it is a way to go. Cannot wait to get a bottle of the 12, 18 and the 21, especially the 12. I'm not sure about the rest, but I know the 12 is 46%. So I presume that maybe the rest could also be, but of course the presumption is the mother of all stuff-ups. So I could be totally wrong. I didn't go look. Score-wise, well, before I get to the score, I think when you talk about the finish, you start off with the nice sweetness for me. I get that raisins, get a little bit of a toffee note, and then I get a hint of that oak, and then it just mellows out with a nice raisin note in the mouth. So quite pleasant for me as well. So score-wise, I'm going to give it an 82 out of 100. And the only reason that's an 82 and not an 85 or higher is definitely that 40% ABV. So nice short review. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. We have 500 subscribers, and hopefully we can soon get to the 1,000. So see you next time. Cheers.